All right. I've gone through your computer's browser history, and you seem to have a type.
Into Dark Souls, bitch! Wait.
Once again in 3, 2, 1. Eternal flame.
Ah, my God, bro. That's what I mean, man. Like, he's so different. He just, like, you listen, like, Redfrost is, like, one of those guys you just listen to, and you know it's him right away, just because of how distinct his style is. And it's just so fucking out there, bro. Like, his rhythm kind of style. No one does it like him. He's so different from everyone and so refreshing to hear. Even if you don't kind of fuck with that style, like I know it's like a lot at sometimes. You kind of have to have the taste of music to really like appreciate what he does. But he's really like pioneering that kind of style, I think, for the MK2 and just like that genre of music in general. Like we've seen it from Bizkit. Bizkit does it very well as well, but his is different. Like Bizkit's is like a different kind of rhythm. This is like a fucking like, I don't want to say next level because it kind of like devalues what other people who did rhythm does, but this is like different, man. This is a own kind of fucking universe of rhythm. Yeah, but overall, like, I fucking love that just because of how different it is. But at the same time, he did have some problems with his mix there, especially his percussion. I heard it right away with his kick. I think I seen somewhere, like he said, or like I read something that like he was kind of afraid that something like there's something going on, and he was afraid that it would have fucked up. That's why he did it very bare bones. That's why like he didn't use I don't know. He didn't his parameters weren't like the way it should have been, because something like made him not do the drums he traditionally does the way he does. I don't really have the answer for that, but he said it somewhere, I'm pretty sure. That's why it kind of sounds different. But putting that aside, like, I can kind of look past that just because of how different and unique it is and how much it stands out. And that's what I fucking love, man. I love when people innovate in the loop scene, and Redfrost definitely innovates with everything he does. So yeah, that's a super sick first round, man. I fucking love it. It's so refreshing. Yeah, I love it. It sounds familiar.
This is the beginning. This is your final destination.
All right, man. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the MK2 version of that track. Obviously, I've heard this one many, many, many times. I think it's my favorite round from the West Coast championships of last year. And also, some people don't know that this round was actually his producer wildcard for GBB 2023. So that's actually the first time that was released. Not many people know that. Probably a lot of people know that actually at this point, but I know that some people don't know that. But this track's been out for a while. But he's always had the MK1. So this is the MK2 version of that. You can definitely hear the slight changes in the sound design for sure. He didn't update the track in its core very much, but obviously going from MK1 to MK2 is completely different. Well, not completely different, but it's different, and you can definitely hear it in the sound design for sure. This one's more clean. I want to say yeah, it was a little more clean. Obviously, he had a lot of time to kind of like flesh this track out because it's been a long time, but it's probably one of his best tracks, I think, at this point, and it's really interesting to kind of hear that continue onto the MK2, right? But yeah, super sick round from Sagau. Obviously, not the first time I heard this. If it was the first time I heard this track, I probably would have fucking lost my mind like I did the first time I actually heard it. But yeah, it's a goated track for sure. And yeah, execution wise, perfect. Can't really ask for much else. I completely forgot about that third drop too. I thought like he added it in, but then when it actually started to play, I remembered that it was in the original track as well. But yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed it. In terms of the first rounds, who I thought won, I think I think you probably have to give it to Sagau. I think objectively he was better at some things. My heart says Redfrost though, because it's so fucking different and out there. But yeah, I think Sagau won the first round, I think. Yeah. I fucking loved what Redfrost did though. It's close, man. It is close for me. All these battles has been pretty close, I think. Yeah. right, so I've heard that one before. I can't remember where. It was something recently, like within the last like 6 months or so. I don't know if that was a seeding round. I don't think it was a seeding round. It might have been a wild card of some sort. It might have been the wild card for this competition actually. It was something pretty recently. But yeah, again, bro, like how, like he's so different, dude. Like he just sets himself out from everyone else, and it's just so refreshing to hear, because he's so different, and I fucking love that. He's just innovating it, man. He's innovating that kind of style because no one does that kind of style like he does. Again, we've heard people do that style. We heard Rhythm before, and like people like Bizkit, obviously, probably one of the more prominent ones. But Bizkit doesn't do Rhythm like that. Redfrost is different. He's like his own entity with that kind of style, and I fucking love it. It's just so, you just like look at the crowd, bro. Like the way they were reacting to it, like it's so, they know, man. Like I can just imagine what the vibe was like in that venue. It's just so different, right? Just like you had to experience that in person, I think. Yeah, Redfrost is one of those guys, man. You got to look out for him, man. He's gonna be something. He's gonna be something big if he keeps at it. Yeah, he has so much potential. Like he's already great. He can be like very, very great, you know, in the future. If he keeps like innovating at the pace that he is. Yeah, super sick, man. I love that. It was German wildcard? Okay. Yeah, I figured it was something recently. Dioxide, that's what it's called. Yeah, I watched that with Duncan, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't seem like too long ago, actually, but that was like 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah.
Noch einen richtigen Song machen. Ist mein wichtigster Track, aber auch was Neues. 20 fucking Jahre, ich hab einfach nur gekämpft, Mann. Ist das jetzt genug oder zieh ich mir die Hände an? Zieh der Sack am Montag oder warum muss ich besser? Greif vielleicht die nächsten Jahre einfach nur ein Bad Run. Run, run, run.
Yeah, dude. It's tough, man. Yeah, that's a really good second round from Sago as well. You know, different kind of energy completely from even his first round, but more so different kind of energy from his opponent in Redfrost. That was a super clean round. I really like the chords there. Super sick. It's really nice to hear fucking Sago on an MK2. Like he's an absolute fucking beast. Like he was super good on the MK1, but watching him now, I think this is like the first competition I actually seen him use the MK2 now. And like, yeah, you can see that he's leveled up in both sound design, like just the cleanliness of his tracks overall. Really cleaned it up. His mix is great. Yeah, that's a super sick second round from Sago. That's tough, man. That's tough. So I think, yeah, Sago, I know the results. I think Sago won the battle overall. Like, let's just cut the bullshit. I definitely think that he won the battle, but my heart says that Redfrost like won that, even though he didn't. But Sago won the battle. But yeah, I want to see Redfrost just like do that for 4 more rounds in a competition on a big stage like that, because I love his style so much. It's so fun to listen to. But yeah, Sago won the battle for sure. They were both really good. They were both great. I know that Redfrost was a little bit hard on himself afterwards. I think he said that he wasn't too happy with his performance, but now actually watching it here, you know, other than like his mix with his percussion, like I thought it was great. I think his execution for his Dioxide track was pretty good. I know that he messed up a little bit in some spots, but I think like overall, man, like you take nerves into consideration, like the fact that this was his first like big, large competition. I think that he did great. And you know, Sagau coming back from like a year of like inactivity, his first like competition with an MK2, learning that device. I know he had the MK1 and I know it's not like immensely different, but it's still like a new device that you have to learn, right? So, and he performed great, man. And the fact that he came in with an MK1 track and just converted it over to MK2 and really cleaned it up in some areas was amazing. So yeah, I think that Sago won the battle. Probably a 3-0. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 2-1, honestly, because I feel like, you know, in battles, it depends on the judge, obviously, but if you set yourself out apart from the rest, some people really appreciate that. But I think it's probably a 3-0 for Sagau. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, das ist dein Applaus. Kommt zu mir nach vorne. Redfrost auf die Seite, Sago auf die Seite. Wie fällt für euch die Entscheidung aus? Okay. Die Judges haben sich hoffentlich entschieden. Ihr wisst Bescheid. Rechter Arm für Redfrost und der linke Arm für Sagau. Eure Entscheidung, your decision in 3, 2, 1, Judge. 3-0 für Sago!
Yeah, deserved. Yeah, I'm a big fan of both these guys. So, like, ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, ultimately at the end of the day, it should be who deserves to win, right? And Sagau definitely deserved to win there, for sure. But shout out to Redfrost again, bro. Fucking crazy. Love to see it. Love to see that kind of style just hit so hard. And yeah, Sagau with the MK2, man, he's gonna be an absolute beast in the future. Like, for real. Both these guys, I think both of these guys, like, we always say, like, Germany has one of the strongest loop station scenes, which is still true to this day. And I think it will be pretty much true for a very long time. But, like, these guys, like, there's still more people to come, man. Like, there's some people that, like, not many people even know of right now that's from Germany that are fucking killing it on the loop station. But these guys are relatively new to the scene as well. And now we have people like Redfrost competing at the championships. We have people like Sagau, who won the West Coast last year, competing here, beating Redfrost in the quarters, making it to semis. I think he'll probably battle Sidjo, if I had to guess. Maybe. But yeah. Germany has a bright future in the loop scene, and they're already on the top right now, so it's fucking crazy. They have some of the best loopers in the world, and they're only getting better, and there's even more loopers coming in the scene from Germany. So yeah, that might be, like, honestly, I don't know what the fuck that dude was saying. I had to go back and look at, but he said this was like his least favorite. This might be my favorite battle, bro. Like, out of all 4 of them. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I appreciate certain things in battles. In battles, like, I always like it when people push the envelope and innovate. And yeah, this battle was great. It's hard. It's hard. I enjoyed all of them, honestly, at the end of the day. They're all different in their own right, but this might be like my favorite out of all 4, honestly.